Open Sourcing Sustainable Civilization Development. One Community Weekly Progress Update, number 662.
One Community is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We are creating open source and free shared blueprints and resources, tools and tutorials, and do-it-yourself instructions for highest good living. Creating solution models that create additional solution creating models in the service of all life on this planet. This includes highest good approaches to food, energy, housing, education, for-profit and non-profit business creation, society, and true earth stewardship.
Hello and welcome back to another episode. My name is Jay and this is our weekly progress update for November 24th, 2025. And today what I want to talk about is open sourcing sustainable civilization development. And what you see happening in the background of the video here right now are the villages for that. But we are also doing all aspects, so watch, pay attention to what's going on here, because everything that you see happening in the background of the video, we are creating open source tools, tutorials, resources, and do-yourself instructions for as the foundations for open sourcing sustainable civilization development. And so to develop and design a sustainable civilization means that we are approaching not just the physical foundations of sustainability, which everybody's familiar with, their food, energy, and housing, but we are also addressing the emotional and recreational foundations of sustainability, which we like to call and consider highest good approach to fulfilled living, education, economics, and stewardship, how to maintain all of this as well. And we're creating open source software and a whole bunch of other tools to be able to manage that. And so our idea in open sourcing sustainable civilization development is to not only open source all these foundations, the physical foundations of sustainability and the recreational foundations of sustainability, but we are also open sourcing the complete open source process that we are using to do this and creating open source software for managing it, as I just mentioned, so that we can design something that can be implemented by everyone and something for everyone. So the complete model, the physical foundations and the emotional foundations put together, is to build one community as a teacher demonstration hub designed to teach other people how to create teacher demonstration hubs as well. You know, I've heard the old adage, don't give a person a fish, teach the person to fish. We are taking that to the next level. We're not just teaching people how to fish. Our goal is to teach people how to teach fishing. We want to create teacher demonstration hubs designed to teach other people how to create teacher demonstration hubs as well, that will also teach people how to create teacher demonstration hubs. And then working in cooperation and collaboration, these different teacher demonstration hubs all around the world will continue to further develop, improve, and evolve the open source plans that we are creating right now, covering all these physical foundations and these emotional foundations, so that there's more and more options for people to choose from. And so we've designed 7 different sustainable village models that will basically be a sustainable village model that would be ideal for any particular environment. And we're focusing on the complete food infrastructure and the energy infrastructure to support that, and the education model that could be implemented in the community or as just any community or home-based education model as well. The resource-based economy, that will be the economic model that will really drive this, but also for-profit and non-profit models are built into that as well. And then the stewardship of how to manage and maintain all this and everything that we learn from the whole process, so that each version of one community, each version of the sustainable community model, the teacher demonstration hub, gets better and better, or so that people that are just taking individual components from any one of these physical foundations or emotional foundations has our learning built into that. And it's all open source, and we're open sourcing the open source model itself, so that people that might not have the skill set that we have, or might not have the team that we have, that are developing and designing and moving in a particular direction that might be different from one community's, if they are willing to open source and free share their adaptations, modifications, and developments and designs that are changes on what it is that we've done, we're creating an open source structure so that we could very easily turn their modifications, adaptations, and improvements into open source plans as well. And so, or they could just use our templates and everything to be able to create it on their own, but we're creating it so that we can indefinitely continue to evolve and grow what is our website and our open source resource database, with all the tools, the tutorials, the resources, do-it-yourself instructions for everything that we're creating in PDF format, website format, and video format, so that it can be replicated by others as well, or added to by others, so we can grow it indefinitely. So our idea for open source sustainable civilization development: address the physical foundations, emotional foundations, make it all open source and free shared, and develop it so it's easy enough, affordable enough, and demonstrates attractive enough so that the idea will spread on its own. Taking these, super improved food, energy, housing, fulfilled living, education, economics, and stewardship systems, showing people how they can put these systems together to create an environment that gives them complete freedom for personal lifestyle design, and in the case of One Community, bring together people that share our values and interests and want to help create this and develop this even more with us, and open source and free share it to the world, so that these easy to follow free shared plans are accessible to everyone, cover all aspects, physical and emotional foundations of living, and are designed and open source in such a way that they can be evolved and improved upon indefinitely, blazing a path to global change and making a difference in the world through a grassroots movement that is regular people with average means doing this because they first and foremost want to live this way, they see the benefits for themselves, and they want to be a part of something that is making a difference in the world. To know that you are living and creating to the best of your ability for the highest good of all people in life on this planet. We think it's time to discover what humanity is capable of when we set our mind to the goal of building a sustainable civilization and what that looks like. And so One Community has been putting all this together and all these different plans together, and we've made a mountain of progress leveraging the knowledge that is out there right now and hundreds of thousands of hours of research, and working with over 2,000 volunteers to create this as a powerful engine for change that has the capability of creating a sustainable planet where everybody who wants to participate can participate within 30 years. And how do we do that? Easy enough, affordable enough, making it attractive enough so the idea will spread on its own. And if we can do that, and we have already, like I said, made a mountain of progress towards that goal, if we can make it easy enough, affordable enough, and attractive enough to spread on its own, we will see the phenomenal growth potential of something like this, and a self-replicating model that, if you run the numbers on it, is capable of including every single human being on this planet within 30 years. Now, does it need to actually include everybody? No, it's not even designed with the expectation that everybody would want to participate. We just need to reach that tipping point, that critical mass of participation, such that we can say that we have achieved a sustainable civilization. And that should be easy within 30 years once we start building. And so we believe it's not just valuable, that it is critical that we complete these plans, that we launch One Community, get it up and running so that we can start working in collaboration with other organizations interested in doing the same thing, using our plans so we can finish putting the plans out there in permitted and construction ready format, with all the tools and resources and the video resources and things that we can't complete until we actually start building. This is what we're doing, because from our perspective, everything can be DIY replicated. Everything. I mean, you take anything in the world and it's been built by people. So if we put enough time and energy into it, we could design it such that we could teach that to somebody else and how to replicate it. So we're doing this with the foundations of a sustainable civilization. We're open sourcing sustainable civilization development as a pathway to global sustainability. And this is what we're all about. So we're an all-volunteer organization. We're a non-governmental organization. We're a nonprofit organization. We're creating this because we want to live this way. And so anybody else who wants to live this way can as well. And if you would like to get involved, the easiest way to do this is visit our helping page. You can see all the different ways that you can get involved. You can like and subscribe to this video. That's fantastic. You can join us on social media. We're on all the different social media networks to make it as easy as possible to like, subscribe, share, access our information, get it out there to other people. Help us spread the word. If you would like to see exactly what our all-volunteer team has accomplished within the last week, you can visit our weekly progress update. And if you'd like to have access to all the open source tools, tutorials, resources, and do-it-yourself instructions that I'm talking about, the hundreds of thousands of hours of work that have been done, visit our website to see what it is that we've created. We've moved mountains. We've created so much information, and we're getting closer and closer and closer to being construction ready. So please check it out, help us share the information, and see how we're open sourcing sustainable civilization development. Get involved. And with that said, until next week, we of course keep on keeping on. Thanks for following our progress.
The one community approach to highest good housing is eco-artistic home building that is affordable, sustainable, do-it-yourself duplicable, resource and space efficient, and consists of 7 different sustainably constructed village models. One Community is also creating an open-source duplicable city center. It is designed to be LEED Platinum certified, provide 12 guest rooms, dining for over 150 people, and laundry and recreation space for over 300 people, all while saving money, time, space, and resources. One Community's approach to highest good food is duplicable almost anywhere, scalable for different needs, more biodiverse and nutritious, part of forwarding a global open-source botanical garden collaborative, and includes 9 different free, shared, and duplicable growing environments. One Community's approach to highest good education is designed for all age groups, adaptable to any schooling environment, inspiring and fun for all participants, includes national standards, all subjects, lesson plans, teaching strategies, learning strategies and tools, classroom design, and more. The One Community approach to highest good society is globally focused, individually enriching, cooperative and collaborative, includes a highest good network and application, 4 different economic models, and combines fulfilled living and true earth stewardship for the benefit of all people and all life on this planet.